All right, welcome back to Jammin' Sports, everybody. A quick turnaround. It didn't take me as long as I thought. The second game of our doubleheader here for you today. It'll be the Cincinnati Bengals and the Arizona Cardinals. We still have puppies in the background being rowdy. The Bengals come in at 2-0. The Cardinals come in at 2-0. This should be a really good game. It'll be the home opener for the Cardinals out at State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. Let's head there right now here at Jammin' Sports. At State Farm Stadium, Glendale, Arizona, the Bengals and the Cardinals. And welcome in to another NFL broadcast here at Jammin' Sports. The 2-0 Bengals, the 2-0 Cardinals. Evil Dead's taking the Bengals -4. I like that pick. I'd be taking Cincinnati too. Evil Dead is now 13-13 on the season. There's the kickoff. Fielded by Cobb at the 8-yard line over the 25. And the Cardinals bring it out to the 29-yard line. Andrew Cobb on the return. Starting quarterback, the rookie out of Oklahoma, Kyle Adams, for the Arizona Cardinals. He's led the Cardinals to a 2-0 start. They are atop the NFC West at the moment. The 49ers lost this week. They're 2-1. The Cardinals can take over first place by themselves with a win over Cincinnati today. The Bengals also are 2-0, coming in first place in the AFC Central. 1st and 10 from the 29. Adams in the shotgun. Adams fakes the handoff, throws outside to Cobb, and Cobb gets hit for a 2-yard loss, making the tackle, number 29, Leon Hall, in his 13th year out of Michigan. A loss of 2 yards will be 2nd and 12 for the Cardinals. Opening drive of the ballgame. Live from Glendale, Arizona, out in the desert. Roof is open. It's got to be hot. Probably in the upper 90s. 2nd and 12 from the 27-yard line. Adams under center. Merrill in motion. Adams hands off to Treadwell, and Jesse Treadwell all the way down to the 38-yard line. The 11th year back out of Tennessee. An 11-yard run. It'll bring up 3rd and 1. So Evil Dead is now 13-13. He can get a game over 500 with a win today in this one. He took the Bengals -4. 3rd and 1 from the 38-yard line. Adams in the shotgun. Adams back, hands off to Treadwell, and Treadwell pushes forward out to the 46. A gain of 8, and a Cardinals first down. Jesse Treadwell. The Cardinals' first 2 games were on the road. They won at New Orleans and won at the LA Rams. They're 2-0 coming in. 1st and 10 from the 46. Adams under center. Adams drops back. Adams looking, throws deep, and it's caught by Smith all the way down to the Bengal 21-yard line. Dallas Smith, the tight end, in his third year out of Clemson. A 33-yard gain on the play. Finally making the tackle, number 23 for the Bengals. That's Kerwin Walls in his 7th year out of Portland State, the free safety. Opening drive of the ball game, the Cardinals down to the Bengal 21-yard line. Adams under center. Adams, 3-step drop, throws to Merrill, who had to come back for it. A 3-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 7. Here's the Cardinals offense up front. Atkins, Nance, Woodard, Charles, and Taylor. And then it's Dawson, Griffin, Treadwell, Merrill, and Keeley. It'll be 2nd and 7 at the 18-yard line at the Bengal 18. Opening drive of the game. The Cardinals try to get an opening drive touchdown. 4 receivers set wide. Adams in the shotgun. Adams hands off to Treadwell, and Jesse Treadwell down to the 12-yard line. A gain of 6. Let's take a look at the Bengal defense. They play a 4-3. Langford, Jordan, Green, and Browner up front. The linebackers, Brazil, Walters, and Phillips. And the secondary for Cincinnati, Hall, Taylor, Smith, and Lawrence. It'll be 3rd and 1 for the Cardinals at the Bengal 12. 5:10 and counting here in the first quarter, no score. Opening drive. 4 receivers set wide. Adams under center. Adams hands off to Treadwell, and he's going to be hit at the 11-yard line. Does he have the first down? No. On the tackle, Jarrell Green in his 4th year out of Savannah State. It'll be 4th down. And the Cardinals are going to have to settle for 3. This will be a 28-yard field goal attempt by Javier Gaspar, the rookie out of Alabama. Snap, kick is up, and it's good. Cardinals take a 3-0 lead. 4:32 left to play here in the first quarter. Live from State Farm Stadium, Glendale, Arizona. Week 3 here at Jammin' Sports. Just outside of Phoenix. Sports Davis probably at this game. Gaspar will kick off for the Cardinals, up by 3. Cincinnati will get the ball for the first time. There's the kick. Fielded by Cooper, about 8 yards deep. Touchback, and the Bengals will have it at the 25-yard line. Michael Nolan, starting quarterback in his 11th year out of Army. I have your stream mirrored on my 65-inch. I've got, I call the games off a 40-inch high-definition TV. A Hisense is the brand name. It's basically a Walmart special, but it's a Roku TV. It does the job. In the PS5, 1080p, 60 frames per second. Looks good on the stream. 1st and 10, Nolan to Granger, and Eric Granger to the 28-yard line, a gain of 3. The rookie out of UCLA, their first-round draft pick. Here's the Bengals offense. Mikael Hall, Cousins, Simmons, and Andrews up front. And then it's Curtis, Rose, Granger, Austin, and Mosley. I just remember buying this TV. No, actually, this TV got donated to us, didn't it? Misty? Wasn't this your sister's old TV? Yeah. Yeah, her sister got like a 60-inch and gave us this 40-inch. So I said, I'll take it. 2nd and 7 from the 28. Nolan looking, throws outside, incomplete. Let's take a look at the Cardinals defense. They play a 4-3. Douglas, James, Stout, and Shaw up front. Linebackers, Myers, Jackson, and Searcy. And the secondary, Thompson, Granger, Davis, and Burham. Nemesis says hi, Misty. She says hi. It'll be 3rd and 7 from the Bengals at their own 28-yard line, down 3-0. The Bengals opening possession. 4 receivers set wide. Nolan in the shotgun. Nolan takes the snap, looks downfield, throw, incomplete. And the Bengals go 3 and out. The Cardinals get a field goal on their opening drive, but the Bengals go 3 and out on theirs. And Cincinnati will have to punt. John Ryan back to punt. Gets the punt away. Fielded by Thompson and gets nailed immediately at the 31-yard line. Curtis Thompson on the return in his 9th year out of LSU. 1st and 10 Cardinals. They'll start from their own 31-yard line, up 3-0. The 2-0 Bengals, the 2-0 Cardinals. We'll be off tomorrow. Want to give you all a heads up. We will not be here tomorrow. I've got high school football on the radio tomorrow. We'll be back Saturday with a triple header starting at 1 o'clock Eastern time. We'll go over the triple header here in a second. 1st and 10. Adams in the shotgun. Adams back. Adams rolls out. Adams is going to take off. And Kyle Adams all the way out to the 49-yard line. A gain of 18 yards for the rookie out of Oklahoma, Kyle Adams. The triple header Saturday will be Minnesota at the Chargers, then the Giants at Jacksonville, and then Cleveland at Pittsburgh. And that will wrap up week 3. And after this Saturday, we'll put the pause button on the season, and we'll wait for 24 to come out. 5 receivers set wide. Adams in the gun. Adams back. Adams throws downfield, caught by Treadwell, out to the 42-yard line. A gain of 9. It'll be 2nd and inches. But we'll still have some baseball on in the interim. We still got the baseball playoffs going on. I'll still be here. I don't want to get too far into the season before I switch over to 24. If I do, we got to check out 24. Adams to Treadwell around the outside, and Treadwell gets back to the line of scrimmage, no gain. It'll be 3rd and inches. Nathan Langford makes the tackle. We probably won't start another hockey until NHL 24 comes out. It'll be 3rd and inches from the 42-yard line. We'll start fresh with that one. Adams in the shotgun on 3rd down. Adams throws to the near side to Smith. Making the catch, Dallas Smith, the 3rd-year tight end out of Clemson, down to the 29-yard line. A gain of 13 yards and a Cardinal 1st down. On the tackle, Mario Smith, the free safety. The Bengals beat the Browns in week 1. And then they beat the Saints last week to get to 2-0. You've been playing this cleaning game? A cleaning game. Okay.
Game.
That's what Misty needs. 1st and 10 from the 29. Adams to Treadwell around the outside, and Treadwell gets down to about the 25-yard line. A gain of 4 yards. It'll be 2nd and 6. They get down to the 24. Power Wash Simulator. What people will play these days. 2nd and 6 from the 24. Adams to Treadwell up the middle. And Treadwell to the 18-yard line. a gain of 6 yards, and a Cardinal first down. Arizona has dominated the first half. The Bengals, it's like the Dallas game. The Bengals have only had it for 3 games, or 3 plays, excuse me. She's in the other room. Grace is in the other room watching K-pop. That's her passion, K-pop. 1st and 10 from the 18-yard. Yeah, she's watching Korean stuff, is right. She watches those Korean dramas on Netflix. Adams to Griffin, and Griffin down to the 13-yard line. A gain of 5, it'll be 2nd and 5. In fact, speak of the devil, here she comes. They want to know what you're watching, Gracie. What are you watching?
Korean.
Korean what?
Shows.
You're watching Korean shows?
Yeah.
Okay. They asked where you were?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yep, Evil Dead spelling your name. All right. It'll be 2nd and 5 from the 13-yard line. Everybody's saying hello to you there. Clutch is saying hello. My 19-year-old going on 34. 2nd and 5. Adams in the shotgun. Adams throws to the end zone, incomplete. It'll be 3rd and 5. Say hello to Clutch. She said hi.
Hi.
Very good. 36 seconds left. Cardinals at the Bengal 13-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Adams in the gun. Adams drops back. Throws outside. Incomplete. The flag is down. And this may be on the Cardinals. Holding on the Cardinals. Yeah, smart play. Decline the penalty. Make it 4th down. And the Cardinals will have to kick another field goal. As much as the Cardinals have dominated, they're only going to be up 6-0 if they make this. This will be a 30-yard attempt by Javier Gaspar. Snap, kick is up, and it's good. Cardinals lead at 6-0. 29 seconds left here in the first quarter. Live from State Farm Stadium, Glendale, Arizona. Javier. I say R, don't I? I say Javier, don't I? It's Javier. Javier, not Javier. I'll get it. 29 seconds left in the first quarter. Gaspar will kick off. Well, Nemesis, even though I'm going to put football on hold after Saturday, I'll still be on with baseball. We still have the baseball playoffs going on. There's the kickoff. Fielded by Cooper, about 5 yards deep over the 15, 20, 25. Cooper, nice return, all the way out to the 40-yard line. Steve Cooper, in his 2nd year out of Stephen F. Austin. You don't like baseball or basketball? That's un-American on the baseball side of the house. First and 10 Bengals from their own 40-yard line. Well, next weekend, now, I'll get my copy on the 17th, which is Thursday, but next week, the football game, the high school game's on Thursday next week. So on Friday, we'll get our first look at 24. First and 10 from the 40-yard line. Nolan throws underneath to Curtis. A 3-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 7. No, I'll be using my rosters on Madden 24. I'll have to bring them over. It's not a problem. That's what I usually do. I usually get up early in the morning and do some rosters, go to work, come back. I'll do them as I go. First quarter clock winding down. Will they get the playoff in time? No. At the end of one, Cardinals up 6-0 here at Jammin' Sports. back to State Farm Stadium, Glendale, Arizona. Week 3, the Bengals and the Cardinals, the home opener for Arizona. Cardinals lead at 6-0 as we start the second quarter. It'll be 2nd and 7 for the Bengals at their own 43-yard line. To answer your question, I'll be editing them to match 19, yes. Have I ever done a sim season with regular rosters? Well, if you can call them regular, my very first one. They were all historic. 2nd and 7. Nolan throws underneath to Mosley out to the 50-yard line. And that'll be a Bengal first down, gain of 7. My very first sim season, every team was a historic team. Like it was the 85 Bears, the 72 Dolphins, the 68 Jets, the 84 49ers, the 77 Cowboys, etc., etc. And then we just progressed from there. 1st and 10 from the 50-yard line. Nolan back, throws underneath to Mosley, and Mosley all the way out to the 39, a gain of 11. Kedrick Mosley in his 6th year out of Eastern Washington. In fact, the last remaining player from Sim Season 1 was Ray Guy, and he finally retired. Was it 2 seasons ago? He made it. He played 29 seasons. Right. It was Sim Season 29 was his last season. He didn't make it to 30. But he was the last remaining one. 29 seasons. 1st and 10 from the 39-yard line. Nolan looking, throws to Curtis. Down to the 25. Isaac Curtis. A gain of 14 yards. The 5th-year receiver out of the University of Washington. Ray. And he was still booming punts in his 29th year. The CPU finally retired him after 29 seasons. Unbelievable. How many seasons did George Blanda play? Someone needs to look that up for me. 1st and 10 from the 25. Nolan in the shotgun. Nolan back. Nolan throws to Curtis. And Curtis to the 18-yard line. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd and 3 for the Bengals. Blanda did not play 47 years. He was 47 when he retired. I want to know how many seasons he was in the NFL, or how many seasons he played. It was well over 20, I know that. 26, my goodness. And he was a quarterback and a kicker. 2nd and 3 from the 18-yard line. Nolan back. Outside to Curtis. Down to the 18-yard line. Or down to the 7, I'm sorry. A gain of 11. First down Bengals, 1st and goal. I remember George Blanda's last game. It was a Monday night football game on a Saturday, the last game of the season. It was the Raiders and the Cowboys. I think it was 1974, maybe 75. Someone has to check that for me. But they brought him in the second half to play quarterback in his final game. And he threw a touchdown to Branch. I remember watching that game. I was just amazed. 1st and goal from the 7-yard line. Nolan in the shotgun. Nolan drops back. Nolan throws underneath to Granger, and he's in for the touchdown. Eric Granger, the rookie running back out of UCLA. It was 1976. Okay, thank you, Evil Dead. I knew it was in the 70s. And the Bengals tied up at 6. Yeah, the final week of the season, they didn't play a Monday night game on Monday night. They played it on a Saturday. I remember it was the Cowboys and the Raiders, and they brought him in. And he played the second half of that game at quarterback. Luke Jones for the extra point. Raiders won that game, by the way. Kick is up, and it's good. The Bengals take a 7-6 lead with 5:47 left to play here in the first half. Live from State Farm Stadium, Glendale, Arizona, just outside of Phoenix. Week 3 here at Jammin' Sports. The 2-0 Bengals, the 2-0 Cardinals. Somebody's going to be 3-0 when this game is over. I noticed the other day I got an update with NBA 23, NBA 2K23. I now have Phoenix's new uniforms. That was the update. You see, that's cool that they do that. There's the kick. Fielded by Thompson, 3 yards deep, over the 10, 15, 20, 25. And Thompson, Curtis Thompson, in his 9th year out of LSU, brings it out to the 28-yard line. Cardinals will take over, down by 1. Bengals up 7-6. Tight game like we thought it would be. 5:43 left to play in the first half. Just a 1-point Bengal lead. If you haven't seen the Miami-Philadelphia game from Tuesday, oh my goodness, what a game that was. The Eagles pulled it out 20-19. You need to watch that in the video section or on YouTube. 1st and 10 from the 28. Adams hands off to Treadwell up the middle. And Jesse Treadwell down to the 35. A gain of 7 to be 2nd and 3. Jesse Treadwell in his 11th year out of Tennessee. Formerly with the Bengals and the Rams. Who's on the Texans first. Texans, Bengals, Rams. The Texans became the Bengals. 5:25 and counting. Here in the first half. Cardinals trying to retake the lead. At their own 35, 2nd down. Adams fakes the handoff. Adams throws, gets it out to Merrill. Down to the 47-yard line. A gain of 12 yards. Sean Merrill, the 6th-year tight end out of Army. One of my Army guys. Sean Merrill. First down, Zona. Misty says goodnight. She's going to sleep. 1st and 10 from the 47-yard line. Adams fakes the handoff. Gets sacked back at the 42-yard line. Jarrell Green making the sack. It's going to be a loss of 7 yards. It'll be loss of 5, excuse me. It'll be 2nd and 15. Jarrell Green in his 4th year out of Savannah State. 4.5 minutes left in the half. 2nd and 15 for the Bengals, or for the Cardinals, excuse me, at their own 42-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Adams in the shotgun. Adams hands off to Treadwell up the middle, and Jesse Treadwell out to the 46. A gain of 4 yards. It'll bring up 3rd and 11. Coming up to make the tackle, Trayon Taylor, the 2nd-year safety out of Connecticut. Under 4 minutes left in the half. Cardinals down by 1, 3rd and 11, 4 receivers wide. Adams in the shotgun. Adams drops back. Adams looking, throws deep, caught by Cobb, and Cobb nearly broke it all the way down to the 32-yard line. A 22-yard gain. Andrew Cobb, the 3rd-year receiver out of Virginia Tech. First down, Arizona, into Cincinnati territory. Good crowd here tonight on this Thursday night. I appreciate it. Here at Jammin' Sports, tell all your friends, neighbors, co-workers, teammates, anybody else you know. Tell them about Jammin' Sports. 2nd and 10 from the 32. Adams under center. Adams to Treadwell up the middle, and Treadwell is going to lose a yard back to the 33-yard line. Well, maybe a half a yard. On the tackle, Cedric Jordan in his 6th year out of Winston-Salem. Now they say no gain. It'll be 2nd and 10. Under 3 minutes left here in the first half. Bengals up 7-6. A tight ball game. Adams with Merrill in motion. Adams hands off to Griffin. And Larry Griffin in his 6th year out of USC. It'll be a 1-yard gain to the 31-yard line. Ross Browner on the tackle. It'll bring up 3rd and 9. Good crowd tonight. Thank you so much for supporting us here at Jammin' Sports. Feel free to chat. Don't be a stranger. Adams in the shotgun. Adams back. Throws downfield. Caught by Watkins. All the way down to the 14-yard line. A 17-yard gain to Lamar Watkins, the 2nd-year receiver out of Maine. When you got players from Maine and New Hampshire playing in the NFL, some scout has been doing his job. You're scouting in the boonies. We're coming up on the 2-minute warning, and there it is. Bengals up 7-0 or 7-6 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to State Farm Stadium, Glendale, Arizona. Week 3 here at Jammin' Sports. The 2-0 Cardinals, the 2-0 Bengals. Bengals up by a single point. Cardinals in field goal range trying to retake the lead before halftime. It'll be 1st and 10 Arizona at the Bengal 14-yard line. 4 receivers spread out. Adams in the shotgun. And somebody jumped. Who they blame that one on? It's on the Bengals. They call that on Cincinnati. The official pointing the wrong direction, but it's on the Bengals. Jarrell Green. It'll be 1st and 5 now for the Cardinals at the Bengal 9. Still 2 minutes left in the half. Both teams have 3 timeouts. First and 5 from the 9. 4 receivers set wide. Adams in the shotgun. Adams drops back. Throws underneath to Keeley. And Keeley gets it just to the 8-yard line. Jamison Keeley, the 3rd-year receiver out of Baylor. I'm thinking about bringing the Predators in when I do my next hockey sim season. It'll be my 4th hockey sim season. We've already promised to bring in the Sabres, and we will. 2nd and 3 from the 8-yard line. Adams in the shotgun. 4 receivers set wide. Adams drops back. Throws outside to Treadwell. Down to the 3-yard line. Again, a 5 and a Cardinal first down. 1st and goal. Yes, we do have the Kings. The Kings have been in all 3 seasons. In fact, the Kings played for the Stanley Cup final in Sim Season 2, but lost in 7 games to the Canadians. The Penguins won my first sim season. The Canadians won my second. And last season, the Flyers, Philadelphia, won it all. 1st and goal from the 3. 5 receivers set wide. Adams under center. Adams drops back. Adams throws outside to Treadwell. And Treadwell is going to be hemmed in. A loss of a yard back to the 4-yard line. On the tackle, number 59, Don Phillips, the 4th-year linebacker out of UCLA. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 4. Oh, you still have the locker room picture hanging on your wall? Cool. You know, San Diego used to have a hockey team a long time ago. I think it was before you were born, Nemesis. Wasn't it the San Diego Seals? And then they moved to Oakland, and then they folded. Second and goal from the 4-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Adams in the gun. Adams back. Throws to Cook. Intercepted by Cook. He's going to bring it out. He may go all the way. He gets a block. He's going to go coast to coast. Trey Cook, the rookie out of South Carolina. Touchdown on the pick six. It's actually more than 100 yards. I'll give you the yardage here in a second. But Trey Cook goes coast to coast, 103 yards on the interception return for touchdown. The rookie out of South Carolina. Rumbling, bumbling, stumbling down the field. And that will help out Evil Dead. He took the Bengals in this one. Just when you thought the Cardinals were going to take the lead going into halftime, not so fast, my friends. And now Luke Jones will come on for the extra point to put the Bengals up by 8. Bengals defense coming up big. Jones for the PAT. It's up, and it's good. Bengals lead it 14-6. 38 seconds left. The goals. AHL. Okay, you're right. For some reason, I thought the Seals, which were in Oakland for a time, I thought they were in San Diego at one time. I guess not. I was thinking that AHL team. You're right. I'm not as up on my hockey as I am the NFL and baseball. Misty is. She's a hockey guru. Anaheim AHL team. The Ducks, you mean? There's the kick. Fielded by Burham, 6 yards deep. He'll take a knee. Jordan Burham in his 6th year out of Marshall, the defensive back. So the Cardinals will take over, down by 8. 38 seconds left to play here in the first half. You know, I didn't even know that the U.S. had a rugby league. I did not know that. I really didn't. I know they have a lacrosse league in the East, they do. 1st and 10 from the 38-yard or 25-yard line. Adams back, throws underneath to Griffin, and Griffin makes his way out to the 30-yard line. Again, a 5 to be 2nd and 5. And the Cardinals take a timeout. They have 2 left. 33 seconds left here in the first half. Bengals up 14-6. Oh no, Evil Dead's in New York. He lives north of New York City, and he works in New York City. It'd be cool if you lived near me. We'd be doing these games together. And we'd get a ton of people in here. If he was my color commentary guy. On 2nd and 5, Adams under center. Adams hands off to Griffin up the middle, and Griffin gets the first down out to the 36-yard line. A gain of 6. Cardinals take a timeout. 29 seconds left. And my laptop is being stupid. Let's see if we can reset this thing. The laptop I monitored with doesn't want to work right. First and 10 for the Cardinals at their own 36-yard line. .29 seconds left until halftime. Adams in the shotgun. Adams drops back, throws downfield, caught by Merrill, all the way out to the 50-yard line. A gain of 14 yards. Adams in the shotgun. 4 receivers set wide. Adams back, and he's going to get sacked. Back at the 43-yard line, the Cardinals take a timeout. 11 seconds left. It'll be 2nd and 17 for the Cardinals at their own 43-yard line. To answer your question there, Nemesis, in my NHL season, I do it like basketball. I don't use all the teams, but I play a season. Last season, I used 12 teams. That seems like a good number. 2nd and 17. Adams in the shotgun. 4 receivers wide. Adams hands off. No, play action looking. Rolls out. And Adams throws down the sideline and is caught by Cobb. A flag is down. We've run out of time. Let's check out the penalty. Illegal forward pass. And that will take us to halftime. Your halftime score, Cincinnati 14, Arizona 6, here at Jammin' Sports. To State Farm Stadium, Glendale, Arizona, week 3 here at Jammin' Sports. The Bengals and the Cardinals. The Bengals up 14-6 as we start the third quarter. Well, I do a regular season and then I put the top 4 teams in a playoff mode. I don't know if I'll expand past 12 or not. 12 is a pretty good number when it comes to hockey. I don't want the regular season to get too long. It was wild last season with hockey. Gaspar will kick off for the Cardinals. The Bengals will get it first to start the second half. Fielded by Cooper, 5 yards deep over the 15, 20, and Steve Cooper out to the 21-yard line. And that's where Cincinnati will take over. Michael Nolan, the quarterback. It is a business. We have to remember at the end of the day, it is a business. However, they do want to win. 1st and 10 from the 21-yard line. Bengals up by 8. They can extend their lead here on this drive. Both teams come in at 2-0. Nolan under center. Nolan hands off to Granger, and Eric Granger out to the 24-yard line. That's their first-round draft pick, Eric Granger. On the tackle, number 56, Daniel Myers, in his 13th year out of Michigan. Jimmy Jam with Evil Dead, Nemesis in the house. Clutch is here. I hope I didn't miss anybody. On 2nd and 7 from the 24-yard line. Bengals come out in the offset eye. Nolan under center. Nolan to Granger, and Eric Granger to the 25, just a 1-yard gain. It'll be 3rd and 5. Alien gathering. He's in the house. Whoever he is, he's always here, but he never says anything. 3rd and 5 from the 25-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Nolan in the gun. Nolan back. Throws outside to Curtis. And Isaac Curtis out to the 34-yard line. A gain of 9 yards. And a Bengal first down. Well, Evil Dead and I have noticed that alien gathering is here almost every time. We don't think he's real. We think he's a bot, but I'm trying to figure out why I have a bot on my channel. 1st and 10 from the 34-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Nolan in the shotgun. Nolan fakes the handoff. He gets sacked back at the 29-yard line. A loss of 6 yards. It'll be 2nd and 16. On the sack, Matt Shaw in his 11th year out of Wisconsin, the defensive end. Grayson, get me a small glass of milk. It'll bring up 2nd and 16. Bengals come out. Nolan in the shotgun. 4 receivers wide. Nolan hands off to Granger, a drop play that doesn't go very far. Just a 1-yard gain. On the tackle, number 95, Joe Daniel Stout, the rookie out of UNLV. And number 94, Kevin James. It'll be 3rd and 14. Nolan in the shotgun, 4 receivers set wide. Nolan fakes the handoff, throws, and is caught by Mosley somehow. He fumbles it, and the Cardinals, the ball's just sitting there, and the Cardinals take it away. Now that was strange. Mosley caught it, went to the ground. I think he's down, and the ball's just sitting there, and the Cardinals come up with it. Let's watch this again. Yeah, he's down. That is not a fumble. Michael Morris, the linebacker, recovered. I'm sure they'll review this. There's the review. I thought as much. Let's take a look for ourselves. Yeah, his knees are down. Yeah, Kedrick Mosley, his knees are down before the ball comes up. 1 knee down right there. That's going to be Bengal football. Well, we saw them give the Redskins a touchdown last game. The ruling on the field is overturned. It'll be Bengal football. They got that one right. If you missed the Redskin Cowboy game, they gave the Redskins a touchdown. That was obviously out of bounds. 1st and 10 from the 46. Nolan fakes the handoff. Watch out, he gets sacked. Back at the 36-yard line. That's Shaw once again. Matt Shaw, a 10-yard loss on the play. It'll be 2nd and 20. Let's see, Evil Dead took the Bengals. -4, and so far so good. Clutch, did you take the Cardinals by chance? I can't remember. I think Clutch took the Cardinals by a half point, right? 2nd and 20, because he's imploring the Cardinals to come on. Yeah, that's what I thought. On 2nd and 20, Nolan in the shotgun, back to throw. Nolan throws downfield. It's caught by Curtis. All the way out to the 42-yard line. Give you the yardage on that here in just a second. 14. That's a 22-yard gain to Isaac Curtis. My last NHL sim season was NHL 23. I like it. 23 is a really good game. Except they need to make the Islanders better. That's what Evil Dead would say. 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. This is a unorthodox formation. Nolan in the shotgun. Hands off to Granger, and it doesn't fool the Cardinals at all. It'll be a loss of 2 yards. Making the tackle, Duke Jackson. in his third year out of Houston. A 2-yard loss. It'll be 2nd and 12. It's got to be a licensing thing. 2nd and 12 from the 44-yard line. Well, we love NHL 23. The hockey, especially on the PS5, it looked great. Nolan rolls out. Nolan takes off. And Michael Nolan makes a nice move down the sideline, all the way down to the 13-yard line. Michael Nolan fakes somebody out of their boots. 31 yards on the scamper down the sideline, down to the Cardinal 13-yard line. Did you see holding on the play? Watch this fake out right here. Whoop. First down, Cincinnati. The 11th year quarterback out of Army, and he still has moves like that. One of my Army guys, Michael Nolan. He worked in avionics when I was in Desert Storm. 1st and 10 from the 13-yard line. Nolan in the shotgun. Nolan back. Nolan looking, throws outside, caught, no, incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10. That'll stop the clock. 3:21 left here in the third quarter. This is a very, very long drive. The Bengals have had the ball the whole third quarter so far. The Cardinals have yet to touch the ball here in the second half. 2nd and 10 from the 13th. Nolan draws back. Throws to the near side to Austin. Nick Austin, the tight end, in his 8th year out of Texas, down to the 8-yard line. That'll be a gain of 5. It'll be 3rd and 5. Oh, yeah. The blocking, the running, the run blocking, and the pass protection, much better on 19 than the newer games by far. Ryan Moody has videos all about that. 3rd and 5 from the 8-yard line. Nolan draws back. Nolan throws outside to Gray, and Gray can't hold on. It was ripped away by Curtis Johnson. And number 52, Michael Morris, the linebacker. It'll be 4th and 5. And the Bengals are going to have to settle for a field goal. It'll put them up by 11. It'll make it a 2-possession game. Luke Jones, this will be from 25 yards. Snap, kick is up, and it's good. Bengals lead it 17-6. 2:42 left to play here in the third quarter. Live from State Farm Field, State Farm Stadium, whatever they call it, Glendale, Arizona. Week 3 here at Jammin' Sports. They're working on a new fight night. I was never into the UFC games. I'm not really into UFC, period. Now, the old PlayStation 2 WWF games, those were a lot of fun. The Royal Rumble ones, back in the PS2 days, those were really fun. Those were just crazy. So the Bengals up by 11. And now Luke Jones will kick off. Fielded by Thompson at the 6-yard line over the 20, 25. And Curtis Johnson, or Thompson, out to the 32. NFL Blitz was good. I remember playing that on the PS3, I think. It was a lot of fun. I'm more of a realist, but for what it was a fun game. 1st and 10 from the 32-yard line. .238 left to play. We're in the third quarter. 4 receivers set wide. The Cardinals down 11. Adams in the shotgun. Adams draws back. Throws outside. What's that? A wounded duck. Out of bounds. Incomplete. I think that one got away from him. And that'll bring up 2nd and 10. The Bengals up 17-6 here in the third quarter. Both teams 2-0, trying to get to 3-0. Next week, let me tell you who they play right after this play. On 2nd and 10, Adams hands off to Jesse Treadwell. Treadwell fumbles, and the Bengals come up with it. Treadwell coughs it up. It'll be Bengal football. Treadwell's playing his former team. I just realized that. He might have been down. They might look at that. Trayon Taylor, on the tackle. The safety came up on the safety blitz. He might have been down. The Cardinals play at Chicago next week. And the Bengals, they're going to review this. Cincinnati plays at Miami. That'll be a good game. He might have been down. Treadwell may have been down. He's a good carry out. His knee's down, I think, before that ball's out. I mean, that's a bang-bang play. That's going to be a tough call. The ruling on the field is overturned. Arizona football. It'll be a loss of 3, though. It'll be 3rd and 13 back at the 30-yard line. 2:15 and counting. Bengals up by 11. Cardinals trying to get back in the game. Adams in the shotgun. Adams will drop back. He's in trouble. Throws downfield. Caught by Cobb. No, incomplete. Broken up by the linebacker, Trey Cook, the rookie out of South Carolina. Cook's the one that returned it 103 yards for the touchdown in the second quarter. Restrepo, that's a hard name to pronounce, on the punt. Fielded by Cooper at the 10-yard line over the 25, and Cooper brings it back to the 29-yard line. The Arizona punter is Jeremiah Restrepo in his 7th year out of James Madison. So the Bengals will take over with 1:54 left to play in the third quarter, up by 11, 17-6. And the Bengals will have it at their own 29-yard line. Cincinnati trying to get to 3-0 to start the season. He was down, Clutch said. On 1st and 10, Nolan drops back. Nolan throws to the near side, caught by Austin. And Nick Austin out to about the 37-yard line, but a flag is down. This may be coming back.
Holding offense.
Holding on the Bengals. On Rick Simmons, the right guard. 10-yard penalty, be 1st and 20 for Cincinnati. Back at the 19-yard line. Clutch says finally. Clutch is 1-1 on the season so far. And Evil Dead's at 13 and 13. 1st and 20. Nolan hands off to Granger up the middle. Granger all the way out to the 34-yard line. A 15-yard run by Eric Granger, the rookie out of UCLA. Their first-round draft pick. Make it a 16-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 4. Finally making the tackle, number 21, Nathan Davis, in his 7th year out of Notre Dame. Second and 6 from the 34-yard line. Bengals come out. 4 receivers set wide. Nolan in the shotgun. Nolan hands off to Granger again, and Granger is nailed for no gain. It'll bring up 3rd and 6. On the tackle, Michael Morris, the 5th-year linebacker out of Oregon. The former Saint. He spent 4 years with New Orleans. Now in his first year with the Cardinals. 3rd and 6 from the 34-yard line. Less than a minute to play here in the third quarter. 4 receivers set wide. Nolan in the shotgun. Nolan drops back. Nolan looking. Nolan's going to take off. He's got the first down the sideline into Cardinal territory at the 46-yard line. A 22-yard run by Michael Nolan, doing it with his feet. First down, Bengals. Cincinnati finished with the best record in the AFC last season with 12 wins and 4 losses. And it looks like they're off to a 3-0 start here if they hold on. First and 10. 15 seconds left. In the I formation. Nolan hands off to Granger, and Granger to the 43-yard line. And that'll be the end of the third quarter. Bengals up 17-6 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to State Farm Stadium, Glendale, Arizona. Week 3 here at Jammin' Sports. The 2-0 Bengals, the 2-0 Cardinals. The Bengals lead it 17-6 as we start the fourth quarter. It'll be 2nd and 7 for Cincinnati at the Cardinal 43-yard line. Quarter number 4. Bengals looking to put this one away. The Cardinals need a stop. They need a turnover. In the I formation, Nolan hands off to Marcus Rose, the second-year back out of Washington. A gain of a yard, it'll be 3rd and 6. On the tackle, Duke Jackson. .740 and counting. Nolan in the shotgun on 3rd down. Nolan drops back, throws to the near side, caught by Mosley, and Kendrick Mosley down to the 35. A gain of 7 yards and a Bengal first down. The Bengals the Tiger Stripes, the Tony the Tigers. First and 10 Bengals at the Cardinal 35. Cincinnati can make it a 3-possession game with a touchdown. Nolan under center. Nolan to Granger up the middle, and Eric Granger down to the 26. A gain of 9. It'll bring up 2nd and 1. I thought it was really funny that the Bengals drafted a running back in the first round again. Last season, they drafted Marcus Rose out of Washington in the first round. Rose had a great rookie season. And they go out and draft Granger in the first round out of UCLA. They're just loading up on running backs. It'll be 2nd and 1 from the 26. 3 receivers to the far side. Nolan in the shotgun. Nolan fakes the handoff, throws outside to Mosley. He's got the first down to the 21-yard line. He kind of slipped when he caught it, but he still gets 5 yards and a Cincinnati first down. Down to the Cardinal 21-yard line. We'll be off tomorrow. We'll be back on Saturday at 1 o'clock Eastern time, 10 in the morning on the West Coast. A triple header. We'll have the Vikings and the Chargers. That'll start things off. Then we'll have the Giants and the Jaguars, 2 undefeated teams. And then we'll have the Steelers and the Browns. And that will wrap up week 3. First and 10 from the 21-yard line. Nolan to Granger. And Granger reverses field and gets to the 15. A gain of 6. Matt Shaw on the tackle. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Meanwhile, the clock is moving, 5:45 and counting. The Bengals eating up a lot of time. Trying to put this one away. 4 receivers set wide. Nolan in the shotgun. Nolan drops back. Nolan in trouble. It's going to take off. And Nolan inside the 10. All the way down to the 2-yard line. A 13-yard gain by Michael Nolan. First and goal, Bengals. Well, Evil Dead said he was going to get on a winning streak here. And so far, so good. You talk to a Tennessee alum at grocery store, he's ready for the ball season. I am too. I'm looking forward to that game against Virginia on September 2nd. That's at Nissan Stadium to open the year on Labor Day weekend. First and goal from the 2. Nolan to Granger, and Granger gets nailed for a 3-yard loss. Matt Shaw on the tackle. It'll be second and goal from the 5. A loss of 3 on the play. Evil Dead's predicting a touchdown here. Evil Dead looking to get a game above 500. Picking games on Madden's harder than it looks. It really is. I'm terrible at it. Second and goal at the 5. Nolan hands off to Rose. Rose fumbles. And the Cardinals pick it up. No, the Bengals do. Marcus Rose fumbled at the goal line. I think it took a fortuitous bounce. It was ripped away, and coming in, Nick Austin, the tight end, recovers it. I'm not sure if he wasn't over the goal line. I'd like to see that again. If I'm Cincinnati, why not review it? I think he was over the line. Third and goal from the 1-yard line, no review. 4 receivers set wide. Nolan in the shotgun. Nolan drops back. Nolan throws back to the end zone, incomplete. Tyler Jackson was open, but he was out of bounds. Tyler Jackson in his 5th year out of West Virginia. It'll be 4th and goal at the 1-yard line. Now Luke Jones will come on. This will be an 18-yard field goal. Snap, kick is up, and it's good. The Bengals lead it by 14. A 2-touchdown lead, 20-6 with 3:58 left. We're live from State Farm Stadium, Glendale, Arizona, Week 3, here at Jammin' Sports. So the Bengals go up by 2 touchdowns. Just under 4 minutes left to play. Bengals looking to get to 3-0. If you don't know, a few seasons ago, they had a vote. They didn't like the Texans, so we moved them to the Bengals. We made them the Bengals. We brought everybody over. Thompson will take a knee. And I can't help but think, if we had kept him in Houston, would they still have been 12-4 last season? And would they still be a good team? What might have been? I agree with Evil Dead. I don't like Deshaun Watson at all. I don't care for him one bit. 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. Here at Jammin' Sports, great to have you along on this Thursday. The Cardinals down by 2 touchdowns. They have to score twice in 4 minutes. Adams back. Adams throws, dumps it off to Dawson. And Dawson gets out to the 33-yard line, a gain of 8. Dwayne Dawson, the 5th-year receiver out of Alabama. The Cardinals in their home opener, and they have yet to get a touchdown. 2 field goals, that's it. The Bengal defense has kept them in check. 2nd and 2 for the Cardinals at their own 33. Adams in the shotgun. Adams back. Adams steps up, throws downfield, caught by Treadwell, down to the 37-yard line. That'll be a gain of 4 yards and a Cardinal first down. Meanwhile, the clock is running. We're coming up on 3 minutes left. The Cardinals have to get 2 touchdowns to tie it up. They're running out of time. On the tackle, number 33 for Cincinnati is Sean Lawrence in his 6th year out of Auburn. 3 minutes left. 4 receivers set wide. On 1st and 10, Adams throws underneath to Merrill, and Merrill can't hold on. It'll be 2nd and 10. Making the tackle, number 51, Keaton Walters, in his 3rd year out of Maryland. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 37-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Adams in the shotgun. Adams back. It's a blitz. Throws outside. Incomplete. That'll stop the clock with 2 minutes and 50 seconds left. It'll bring up 3rd and 10. Something I just noticed, this game is really moving right along. We're an hour and 11 minutes in, and we're almost over. These games usually last an hour and a half. 4 receivers set wide. Adams in the shotgun. Adams back. Adams throws deep. Incomplete. That'll bring up 4th down. They have to go for it. 2:46 left and down by 2 touchdowns. It'll be 4th and 10 for the Cardinals. Cardinals come out, 4 receivers set wide. Adams in the shotgun. Adams back. Adams throws downfield. It's caught by Wells, out of bounds at the 39-yard line. A 24-yard gain. Marcus Wells, the 2nd-year receiver out of Alabama. 1st down, Arizona, into Bengal territory. He definitely got both feet in. That'll stop the clock with 2:40 left. 2-minute warning coming up. 4 receivers set wide. Adams in the shotgun. Adams draws back. Steps up. Throws downfield. And it's nearly picked off. Incomplete. Broken up by Leon Hall for the Bengals. That'll stop the clock with 2:35 left. It'll be 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, 5 receivers set wide. Adams in the shotgun. Adams back. Throws. And Lucas comes down with it at the 27-yard line. Jerry Lucas, the 2nd-year receiver out of Minnesota. A gain of 12 yards and a Cardinal 1st down. 2:18 and counting. He somehow held on to that one. He took a pretty good hit from Andrew Wilson. Will they get the playoff in time before the 2-minute warning? 1st and 10 from the 27. 4 receivers set wide. Adams back. Throws to the near side. Caught by Watkins. Down to the 20-yard line. A gain of 7. And that's the 2-minute warning. Bengals up 20-6. Here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to State Farm Stadium, Glendale, Arizona. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. I couldn't resist. Bengals up 20-6. Cardinals on the move. 2 minutes left. 2nd and 3 from the 20-yard line. The Cardinals have to score, get the onside kick, and score again. Adams in the shotgun. Adams back. Adams throws to Cobb. He can't hold on. Incomplete. Leon Hall knocks it away. That'll stop the clock with 1:56 left. It'll bring up 3rd and 3. Jimmy Jam with Evil Dead, Clutch McGee, Nemesis Whip, and everybody else. If I missed you, I'm sorry. Not intentional. 3 receivers to the far side on 3rd and 3. Adams in the shotgun. Adams fakes the handoff, throws to the end zone. It's knocked away. Nice play by Trey Cook, the linebacker, knocking that ball away. It'll be 4th and 3 at the 20-yard line. 1:51 left. Cardinals have to go for it. Get the first down, then call a quick play and take a shot at the end zone. 4th and 3 at the 20-yard line. If the Bengals get the stop here, this game's over. 4 receivers set wide. Adams in the shotgun. Adams back. Throws to the end zone. He's out of bounds. Incomplete. It'll be a turnover on downs. He was looking for Marcus Walls. It'll be 1st and 10 Bengals going the other way. And that should do it. Even if the Cardinals force a 3 and out, they'll still be down by 2 touchdowns with no timeouts. Clutch McGee, you're going to fall to 1 and 2. I hate to say. And Evil Dead's going to go to 14 and 13. So Evil Dead has the better percentage. Clutch is at 33%. I don't know what 14 out of 27 is. Someone's have to check that out for me. A little over 500. 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. In the I formation. Nolan looking, throws, gets it out to Castile. Castile can't hold on. Incomplete. Somebody check a calculator for me. If you're 14 out of 27, what's your percentage? A little over 500. Second and 10 from the 20-yard line. Nolan under center. 51.8. Thank you, Clutch. That's what Evil Dead is now. Nolan to Granger. And Granger, no gain. The Cardinals take a timeout. They have 1 timeout left. It'll be 3rd and 10. Thank you there, Nemesis. So 51.2, or 51.9 when you round off. I don't know. I wish we'd have been taking notes from the beginning. We'll find out this season, though. Yeah, 33%. Whoop, whoop. You got a lot of season left to go. 3rd and 10 from the 20-yard line. Nolan under center. Evans in motion. Nolan hands off to Granger around the outside. And Eric Granger very close to the first down. Cardinals take a timeout. He ends up a yard short. Yep, NFL preseason. Well, the Hall of Fame game was last Thursday. The Browns and the Jets. It'll be 4th down. The Bengals are going to have to punt. I don't watch any. I have not watched a complete NFL football game in 5 years. I have not. I'm just so disgusted by the NFL. Now, I'll watch the highlights. Sunday night, Monday morning, I'll watch the highlights, but I don't sit down and watch the games anymore. Ryan back to punt, gets the punt away. And that's going to go inside the 10. Nice punt. Down at the 7-yard line. Texans beat the Pats. Where's Davis when you need him? Thank you, Clutch. I got my sports stickers in the room. So the Cardinals will take over. Down by 14 with 1:24 left and no timeouts. There's so many reasons why I don't watch the real NFL anymore. It's just fallen out of favor with me. Several reasons. The whole kneeling thing is what started it for me. Kneeling for the anthem. That just really pissed me off. Adams in the shotgun. Adams back. Adams throws. Outside, incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10. As a military veteran who fought for this country, to watch pro athletes act like spoiled brats and kneel during the anthem because they're oppressed. Yeah, they're making millions of dollars and they're oppressed. 2nd and 10 from the 7-yard line. Adams back. Outside to Merrill, incomplete. And like stupid sheep, all the other players followed suit. It'll be 3rd and 10 following the incompletion. 3rd and 10 at the 7-yard line. And somebody had the audacity to say playing in the NFL for an owner of a football team was like being a slave. Yeah, right. 3rd and 10 from the 7-yard line. Adams throws, caught by Dawson, out at the 24-yard line. 17-yard gain. First of all, they're in the NFL voluntarily, and I don't remember the slaves being paid millions of dollars. Adams throws to Davidson. Incomplete. He was out of bounds. It'll be 2nd and 10. I mean, they say the stupidest things, and they just act the fool. Yeah, you're absolutely right. I mean, people act like the U.S. invented it or something. And it's still going on today. They don't talk about that. 2nd and 10 from the 24-yard line. 57 seconds left. I know. I want reparations. Reparate this. 2nd and 10 from the 24-yard line. Adams in the shotgun. Adams back. Adams throws to Dawson, incomplete. That was broken up. Mario Smith. It'll be 3rd and 10. Another thing that's really turned me off to the NFL was every week a team has a different uniform now. It's so stupid. Teams have no identity anymore. I'm more of old school in that regard. 3rd and 10 from the 24-yard line. Adams in the shotgun. Adams looking, throws to Merrill all the way out to the 40-yard line. A gain of 16. Well, the Cardinals still playing hard. 40 seconds left. Adams will spike it with 38 seconds left. The Bengals are going to be 3-0, and the Cardinals are going to drop to 1-2. Yeah, that's a good point, Nemesis. We know far too much. I would kind of hate being, other than the money, I'd kind of hate being an athlete. 2nd and 10 from the 40-yard line. Adams throws, dumps it off the Treadwell, incomplete. Because you really have no private life anymore. Incomplete pass, that'll bring up 3rd and 10. $33 seconds left. Don't forget, we'll be off tomorrow. We'll be back on Saturday at 1 o'clock Eastern time. 10 in the morning out west. 3rd and 10. Adams looking. Adams throws outside, caught by Merrill. Down to the 48-yard line. A gain of 8. Nemesis, if you want to watch the Chargers Saturday, you better get up at 10 in the morning. You're out in San Diego. Adams back. Throws deep downfield on 4th down. Incomplete. Broken up by Leon Hall. It'll be a turnover on downs. The Bengals will take over. The Cardinals have 1 timeout. So 2 more snaps and this one's over. The Chargers-Vikings will be the first game on Saturday. That'll be at 1 o'clock Eastern time, which is 10 in the morning on the West Coast. Got to deal with time zones. All right, Nemesis. You'll have to have breakfast with us. You have to get up. It'll be at 10 your time. 1st and 10 from the 48-yard line. Michael Nolan in the victory formation. Takes a knee. Cardinals take their final timeout. One more snap, and we are done for the night.
Good night.
And we'll see you on Saturday. Evil Dead is now above 500 at 14-13. And Clutch, I'm sorry, you're 1-3, man. He got his first one, but he's lost 2 in a row since.
Good night.
Good night. Last play of the game. Nolan takes a knee, and that will do it. The final seconds will tick away. Your final score, Cincinnati 20, Arizona 6. Thanks for watching here at Jammin' Sports. We'll see you Saturday at 1 o'clock Eastern. Until then, good night, everybody.